keep moving forward, and all we do is soaring, all night and through the morning. We won't stop.
This live streaming is brought to you by Minuteman Press, Be Ocean Fort Lauderdale, Force Physical Therapy, Salted Ball, Mia Cucina, Mozart Cafe, the National Beach Soccer League, and Tres Live.
Oh, hermano, ahí estamos los dos.
Dale, papá. ¿Cuál es mi headset?
El que está a este lado, sí.
Dale, papá.
Tú me diste un nombre que no pude corroborar, el de Bella.
Bella, ¿cuál es?
En el equipo rosado.
Ah, es Daniel Kovacevic.
¿Le dicen Bella?
Bella.
Bella.
Yeah, Bella, es Daniel Kovacevic. La número 7.
So, ¿le podemos poner Bella Kovacevic?
Sí, Bella Kovacevic, eso. Dale, papá, te felicito. Suerte ahora en la final, hermano. Esto lo pongo más cerquita de la boca. Como
Ay, yeah. Este viento es una locura, yo
Sí.
no puedo, este brazo me tiene hecho mierda, me
¿Qué es lo
caí
que te
ayer,
pasó ahí?
me caí.
Ah, bueno,
Estaba haciendo kitesurf con un amigo y me fui en patineta a la marina.
Wow.
No me pasó ni mierda en el kitesurf y llegando a mi casa en patineta me caigo como un pendejo.
Quita la máscara. Espérate. Ay,
¿Le redaste?
me enredé con la máscara. Ay, güey, puta. Vamos ahí. Ahí, mira. Dale tu Instagram si quieres.
Sí, claro. Vamos a ver si esta mierda no sale volando.
¿Cómo es tu Instagram?
@Omar Amador TV.
¿Qué?
@Omar Amador TV.
Gracias, hermano. ¿Será que va a salir este viento en el coso o no? ¿O no sale?
Yo por eso le mandé a poner esto, ni habían dado en cuenta, pero ya...
Me cojo con máscara, me la quito.
¿Ya qué carajo? Ya nos hemos hablado 50 veces.
Ya, weón, ya tenemos COVID los dos, ya olvídate, weón, ya. Salir de esta agonía, weón.
Yo no sé, ¿estamos escuchando transmisión, bro?
No sé. Estamos en vivo.
Ready? 1, 2, 1, 2, sound check, sound check.
Check.
Allie!
Facing right there at the hotel. Facing to the west.
¿Estamos al aire o no? No, esto está abierto, ¿verdad?
Ah, no, aguanta, no está ahí.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to beautiful Fort Lauderdale, Florida, for another event of the National Beach Soccer League. This is the Valentine's Players ID Cup. My name is Omar Amador, and I will be with you with the narration next to me, the one and only Faris Barbarov. señor, el seleccionador de Estados Unidos, the National Female Team Selection for Beach Soccer. Francis, thank you very much for your time. We have a windy afternoon here, but what a beautiful event.
Yeah, thank you very much for inviting me. I'm very happy to be here to see so many talented beach soccer players, and I'm excited about the quality of our players here in the U.S.
Many games, many players, and we landed to this spectacular final between the blue team and the pink team that is conformed of players from all over the United States, and the ball is rolling, ladies and gentlemen, for this final. The number 4, the blue team is prepared to attack. The defense makes a good job. They prepare to set up the play. And Francis, let's talk a little bit about what it takes to generate plays here in the sand, because it's not the same thing as in the pitch.
Yeah, it's important to, to try to find short combinations, also to be able to play in the air. But today's a little bit hard because it's very windy. So the players have to adjust. As you can see, it's a small field, it's a big goal. Here we go.
And now we see the goalkeeper being busy a little bit. The blue team goalkeeper being busy. That's Vanessa Osorio. She's the goalkeeper. And now we have stoppage in the clock.
Braden Small scored the goal. Goal by Braden Small, 1-0 blue.
All right, so we're setting up to renew the game, and here we go. The number 10 of the pink team, Ashley Trippett, sets the ball back a little bit to establish the offensive, and now we have another counter attack from the blue team. They're going for the offense again, and number 10 goes in attack, shoots, an excellent job by the goalkeeper. Now the counter from the pink team is again setting up the play, setting up the rhythm. These minutes are so important and so critical, right, Francis? You need to start getting the rhythm. You need to start getting accustomed to your players.
Yeah, the idea is to be able to possess the ball, move the ball around, and not turn it over, and try to get good up shots on goal. Usually the team that gets the more shots on goal is the one that wins.
Excellent goal by the pink team. Excellent execution by Karina Cisnero.
Rebecca Saylor. 1-1 now.
Beg your pardon, it's 1-1, and it was Rebecca Staylor, the one that scored the goal. Excellent execution on a diagonal. Here we go again. It's so important to understand how hard it is to predict the bounce of the ball in the sand.
Yeah, when you shoot on goal, you want to try to shoot on the ground, so the ball bounces. It really helps. It makes it difficult for the keepers.
Is this something typical to practice when, like, let's say you got your girls with the national team working? You practice that?
Yeah, we work on shots and we try to make them shoot on the ground. Of course, sometimes you can shoot in the air as well, because if you have a power shot, you can go in the corner. But when you usually shoot on the ground, it's a lot harder.
Francis, we have a very balanced game right here. We have a 1-1 game. Talk to me about the teams, and talk to me about what you're seeing right now. What they should be enforcing or not at this time of the game.
Well, right now it's a 1-1 game. Like I said, the teams have to try to possess the ball and try to get shots on goal. That's the key. To possess, find yourself in a good spot and shoot.
Ashley Trippett is ready to shoot, and here it goes. Covered by the goalkeeper. Easy catch for the goalkeeper. Vanessa Shear goes outside with the counter attack. And that's a no-goal. That was a hand tossed by the goalkeeper. Doesn't count.
Somebody has to touch it. In order for it to be a goal, if the other goalie would have touched it, then it's a goal.
But these are the type of situations that you see on beach soccer that you don't see in other modalities of soccer. It's very critical to be on time, to be on your toes all the time.
Yeah, it's a very dynamic game. Anything can happen, like we saw in the men's semifinal. It was 5-3. The other team came back. Yellow won it. So that's how the game is. It's such a small field that the game can change like this. Momentum can change very easily.
La remontada es fácil, como decimos en español.
Sí.
Here we go. What a beautiful afternoon for some beach soccer right here. This is the final of the Valentine's Players ID Cup of the National Beach Soccer League. And here it goes again. Pink team with the counter attack. Free ball, easy kick. Oh, she misses. She misses. What a great opportunity, Francis.
Yeah, it's a great ball. The keeper threw it. Danielle, great assist for Luisa, and she missed it. It was probably the wind took it away. It was a great play. Usually she puts those away.
We have a crazy breeze coming from the north, hitting to southwest, but it's coming from the north and it's hitting us right in the face, right, Francis?
Yeah, it's very strong, the wind.
You've been dealing with this all day.
But it's still, the game's still going on, and the games are great.
Francis, let's talk a little bit about, now that we have a little time, about the initiative of the National Beach Soccer League. Well, you know, you guys are putting excellent events. You guys are doing beautiful things. Talk to us a little bit about that.
Yeah, I think when I was a player, it was all they had were tournaments. So I think it's important for the players to have a league where they can play on a more consistent basis. That's the only way we're going to develop the sport. We're going to have better players, get our players exposed to higher level of competition. So you have an example. Sometimes when we go to the World Cups, other countries, they play year round, and for us, we've only played a few tournaments here and there. So we need that experience.
El fogueo.
That final, yeah, that game 1-1 in the final. What are you gonna do? You're losing 2-1. You're up 3-1. Those experiences. So I think this is important for the players.
And you were explaining to me that this is very similar to basketball to an extent in terms of the dynamic. Why'd you say that?
Well, I think it's similar in a way. It's kind of like a sport that's great for TV because.
Oh, beautiful execution by Ashley on the en el palo.
Because it's like there's the time stop. Every free kick, the time stop. The attacking players are very protected by the rules. Like if you're gonna throw a bike, they can't touch you. That's a foul. You know, it's different than outdoor. Also, if you're an offensive player and they touch you a little bit, maybe here is a foul and outdoor is not. You know, there's a couple of differences. More so like in the NBA, they protect the attack, the offensive game. I think it's the same thing here, kind of protecting the beautiful game.
But it's safe to say that you can check your opponent. You can muscle up a little bit on the plays because it's visible right here.
Yeah, you can, but when like you're in that final third, sometimes any little contact the ref can call it. So
okay. 6:50 en el marcador. 6:50 is the time remaining. Blue team on the offensive. The big team picks it up. She supports herself with the goalkeeper. A little help from the goalkeeper. And here we go again. We go from the right side of the corner. Excellent defense by number 2, who gets the situation under control. Goalkeepers retains. Blue team, it looks like they're having a little bit more control in terms of how are they managing their plays, Francis.
Yeah, they're better organized right now at this part of the game, and they're creating more chances. Here they go again.
Here we go again. Trying to create some stuff, some creativity right there, trying to change the cambio de cancha, trying to change the side of the field. And it's an outside. Out of bounds. This match still 1-1, and I repeat, ladies and gentlemen, this is the final of this National Beach Soccer League female division. This is the Valentine's Players ID Cup, and we're having an outstanding day. This is brought to you by Tres Life, Mia Cucina, the people of B Ocean Resort, Minuteman Press, Force Physical Therapy. Francis, an outstanding group of sponsors that you have right here, and it's great to see companies behind this sport.
Yeah, that's key for it to grow. You know, that you have people that are willing to support. You know, these are great athletes in the female and the male. They put a lot of work into training, into becoming really good at what they do. So
and we just helps. We just saw a free kick by number 5 of the blue team, and it's also that I want to touch on this. Free kicks are literally a penalty kick to an extent in beach soccer.
In beach soccer, every free kick is a direct kick. There's no walls. So if you just wherever you get fouled, you take and whoever gets fouled has to take the kick. So it's a direct free kick on every free kick, as you saw there.
Yes. And it puts the pressure on the goalkeeper tremendously. You don't have a barrier, you don't have a wall, you have no protection. You're just handling on
It's
yourself.
a direct free kick from the spot of the foul. Unless it's a technical foul, then it's permitted. Jill.
Who's the slider? Send it back.
Number 6. Ball is in game. Attack by the pink team. Very back and forward game right now. We're seeing very level. Skill level is pretty accurate, and that is something that you guys pride yourself into, creating balance in the teams, right?
Yeah, the way the tournament was set up was the players register for the tournament, and then the tournament divides the teams. They even out the teams by position. That way the teams are level. So the games, the majority have been very balanced.
And we have players here that play at the highest levels of this sport. People that are amateurs that are trying to get, but they do have a substantial amount of level. So how's that dynamic between players that come from the international spectrum and then this new up and coming players?
Well, it's an opportunity for them to show their level and to really play with them and see and learn the game. You know, like when we talked about developing and having experience, like you have experienced players, like for example, number 10, Luisa Mesa has played in Portugal, in Sporting. Christy, the goalkeeper, number 1, is the keeper for the national team. So, you have a lot of experienced players. They have players from Virginia Beach, Ashley, Monique from Ohio, Morgan from as well, Danielle, a very experienced player. So it's a mix, And then you have young players like Vanessa, is the goalie, it's her first tournament. She's from Colombia. So that's how you...
It's a variety of levels, skill sets,
Yes.
and all sorts of things.
Fitness plays a big part. You have to be very fit to play beach soccer.
You just brought up my next question. Fitness is critical. Look at the execution of the goalkeeper right now. It's brutal, the impact you get back there.
Oh yeah, she has to. As you can see, the box is very big. So the box goes from sideline to sideline. So the keeper has to be able to cover that whole space. So that's the challenge. And also I forgot Rebecca Staylor, very good player also from Virginia Beach. Number 2, the one that scored the goal.
2 minutes left of this first partial of 3 that we're scheduled to play. 1-1 is the score. Oh, there we go. Number 10. Luisa Mesa trying to surprise the goalkeeper and everybody else, but went outside. How much is the wind affecting these players, Francis?
Oh, it's affecting. Depends on what side you're playing. Right now in this game, not as much as yesterday. Goal, almost scored, Ashley.
Beautiful.
Not as much as yesterday, because yesterday the wind was going north to south. So it was actually helping one team going in a certain direction.
It was going offshore.
No, it's going this way.
This way.
Yeah. But right now, it hurts both teams the same. You just gotta adjust to it. You just gotta be careful when you're passing against the wind, not to hit the ball too high, because it will float. So if you're passing towards the water, you want to play on the ground. Perfect.
All right, setting up for a play, a little short there, a little mistake. Those mistakes will cost you at the end of the day. You can't do those mistakes when you're in that area. It's important because you don't know when the counterattack is coming and you're, como se dice en español, con los pantalones abajo. 30 seconds to go of this this partial that we're playing right now. 1-1 is the score. We're having a very, very, very balanced game. The match is very nice. Both areas are receiving attack. Everybody's doing an outstanding job in this beautiful day. Here we go again. We're in the area. Zona de peligro. Gol! Gol! Gol, 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 gol. De Karina Cisnero. ¡Excelente! Se preparó, ajustó, buscó posicionamiento y tiró. De esto se trata este deporte. This is what it's all about. You set your play to execute.
Yeah, it's execution. That's what the best teams in the world have. Execution.
We're in the last seconds of this period. 2-1 is the score. Blue team is ahead.
Finished.
And we're up. And we are up. And to summarize, Francis, we're seeing balanced game, excellent competition. Like you said, fitness is making an impact in some of the players. And obviously, you
This live streaming is brought to you by The Ocean, Fort Lauderdale, Force Physical Therapy,